Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Today we're going to be trying out a brand new top-down racer, Formula Top. We did receive this compliments of the solo developer Timo out of SQX Interactive, so thank you very much for that. But we're going to be just, an everyday first look here. Let's take a look at the settings first off. Here's what I'm running. Graphics quality high, full screen. I do have the music turned down, and then for the leaderboard you can set your tag. There are two different steering modes, which for the controller I'm using Precision. They did say that single player has modding support for driver names, textures, AI skills, and car stats. So that's awesome. But let's jump into quick race. This is what you're here to see. Here are the options presented to you. We got laps that we can adjust. We have game speed, which is normal or relaxed. Difficulty set to, they are fast. So we're gonna go to amateur. You have spectator mode, which I'll show you as well. And an AI extra mistakes, which in my short testing run, I think they make enough mistakes on their own that you don't really need that. A sun angle, I don't know what this does just yet, if it's just a graphics thing or if it actually affects the racing. So here are the tracks we have. I think there's 10 in total. Australia, there's Brazil, and it has a classic option, which is locked. Same for Italy. We got Spain, and then we got multiple options here. The full circuit is currently locked for us though. If you notice quickly that they are kind of representative of some IRL racing league that many people might know, but unofficially here, I think I'm gonna go with Perez because I think I'm gonna need all the speed I can get. So this first race is going to be in the sun. Let's go with the hards and see how this strategy goes. We'll stay with the hards. So I did notice that you can't really jump the start. I don't know if eventually that'll be a thing. So I just was holding down the throttle, and oh my goodness, we were getting bumped out of the way. Everybody, I saw one hards. Most people on a quicker tire than us. We get some of these spots back. One thing that has really come into play is just keeping momentum. One of the drawbacks of hitting the grass and corner cutting is it really kills your momentum. The acceleration is not there, so it's just so big on making sure you just keep this rolling, and it feels so satisfying when you nail a turn. Most of what I'm doing isn't even hitting the brakes at first. It's just kind of letting go of the throttle and letting it kind of coast. You get a lot of downforce, I think, through the turns when you do that. But as the tires get older, you do have to hit the brakes. I can tell you that. You will just go flying off into the sunset if you do not. So it's pretty cool that you can tell the difference easily. Oh, I corner cut there, and you can see how much speed it shaves off. It's almost like you get the detriment of being in the grass, but then afterwards, oh, we almost got sent into the pits. Oh, a lot of banging going on. Afterwards, it takes you a minute to get up to speed, so it's really, you want to avoid going off track. I will say that normally you're seeing my very first laps in these first looks. Unfortunately, for this recording, I did a whole freaking episode without the sound actually recording from the game, and it's not the game's fault. I just forgot to set it up in OBS because I was in a rush, and that's what I get. So I did a whole episode first look, but oh, I almost followed them into the pits, and that kind of killed my momentum for this hard strategy. We're gonna at least gotta get over 4 laps in here, and I think we're gonna switch to the mediums. So we're the only ones who have not pit, and we're currently with the lead. I didn't notice that. I thought people were still ahead of us. Oh, we are getting into it for the battle for the lead. Everyone else who has pit already, it looks like they're on the hard strategy. So we are not going to be competing for this. We're going to have to hit the pits, I think, this time by, maybe? No, I can go around once more. Our teammate's like, dude, team orders, get out of the freaking way. It's like, you know what? I remember what you did to me. I ain't getting out of the way. Oh, I almost went flying off track there. But in any case, we are on a strategy that is not a winning strategy right now. 1, because I'm not fast, and 2, because I think I just reversed what I should have done. I think I should have started on the soft or the mediums and switched to hard. Right now, I don't think there's a rule that you have to switch out tire compounds during the race. I'm sure at some point that might be added. But we hit 0 here, and I'm going to get on the mediums, and we'll close out the race on those. There we go. So we fall to 12th in the pit cycle. And now we have to try to hope to move up the leaderboard if others have to pit for softs or what, depending on their strategy or if they make mistakes. I do have some freshies here, which is nice. But we should be battling for the points here, which is nice. We came out in pretty good position. I mean, I started higher up in the grid, so I don't know where I started, but I might end up losing some spots. But for me, being a newcomer, I'm okay with it. No! Oh, we got screwed. We got screwed. Alrighty. Yep, just put the softs on there. If we're going to have to pit, we're going to have to pit. No! Unfortunate. We had to pit twice. That just ruined us. We didn't even get the advantage of having 2 sets of reds. It's all good. Let's just get as many spots as we can. We'll have some speed over these final 2 laps. But yeah, that first recording went so well. I'm very disappointed the sound didn't come through. We got a rain race, which I'm sure we'll get another one we can look at. And the AI race was so good. But maybe I'll still show that in the edit. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can just put music over it. But I definitely wanted to get you the feel of what the car sounds like. It's just kind of, you know, it's basic sound design. Nothing crazy, but it works for what we're racing here in this top-down racer. And again, this comes out in early access on April 21st of 2023. So I'm playing this on April 20th. There's a lot of room to grow, and it's very satisfying to race. Like, when you get these turns nailed, it's pretty good. I like it. So we're going to finish P15. Not fully our fault. We got the fast lap. Not fully our fault, though. We kind of got shoved into the pits there. There's the horns for the podium. The Formula Top has single player and multiplayer. You can check that out on this menu. We got multiplayer time trial, multiplayer racing. Obviously, because it is not out yet, I have no one to race against, but I did notice that on this screen, we have a customized car. So I came on here and messed around a little bit, and you can change the colors. It's a little basic early on. I'm sure there'll be more options. I would love if this had multiple colors to choose from, but it looks pretty good so far. I like that you can make your own. We did a time trial. It's basically just doing quick laps. I didn't see anyone else's times on, but this is one of ours. So I'll have to come back and check out what this looks like once the game is out in the wild and we can race against other humans online. Progress is basically just unlocks, which is always cool to see. Honestly, as I've seen a great increase of games that don't really have unlockables in game. It's all paid content. So, you know, having stuff to strive for is kind of cool. And there's a turbocharged AI to make them even faster. They can unlock. My goodness. So in the previous recording, without the sound, I did record a championship. I'm going to delete that so you can see what it's like to set this up. So you get similar settings to the quick race mode. So here are the maps again. This is how you select the races that you'll run. Let's go to Finland, and then if we hit it on another one, we can go to Italy, then there's Spain. We can go to Brazil. Go to this road forest course. I like that. All right, I guess let's take over signs. Why not? We'll take over signs position. It is a clear day for this first race. I'm going to start on the mediums this time and see how far we can go. And the first race of this championship is off and running. If you press Y button, you can kind of get a little bit of a zoom in and a zoom out. So this is zoomed out, this is zoomed in. Not too much of a difference. X button actually gives you a static and a dynamic cam. Static cam basically, you know, it says it's in the name. It keeps the car directly in the middle, and dynamic kind of goes with the flow a little bit, almost like a head bobbing thing with the momentum of the race. And I think I like the dynamic. This is static. Yeah, it just feels a little weird. I like dynamic. Kind of lets me see what's ahead a little bit more too. Look at the battle in front of us. They were 3 wide. Somebody goes off into the sand. And we just gained so many positions, and then we go off ourselves. Oh, we gained so many positions there, and then I threw it away. You can see the AI making some mistakes there. That's good to see. I like it. Oh, a little bit of a slowdown. I mean, obviously it's a top-down racer, so I don't know if you're expecting simulation or not. One semi-unrealistic thing, obviously, is the beating and banging these cars can take, but honestly, I kind of like it. It's nothing over the top. It works. I mean, it's hard to be super precise with top-down racers half the time, so I like the way it plays right now. I would love to see damage eventually implemented, obviously, just to add that much more strategy into it. But right now, it works as this game develops on further. I don't know if I should have pit there. I'm going to probably run out of tires. We head to the lead on these old tires. I don't know if these are going to make it around. I am already a drifty boy getting around these turns. But yeah, no damage just yet. Just tire strategy. No fuel just yet either. So in the F1 cars, I don't really think you have to... I mean, obviously you manage the tank that you start with, but I don't know if that's a good gameplay feature or not for this. We got to make sure we can get in the pits. I'm going to get off to the side. There we go. Let's get our hards on and see how this strategy works for us. We are already dropping off back to 19th. Oh, man. Back to 19th. So hopefully everybody else has to pit again. Because that strategy didn't work out very well for us, unless I should have just done mediums again. Maybe I stayed out just a little too long, and I should have done the hards last one. I did kind of split it, so I guess it doesn't totally make sense. We are up to P8. We're in the points. We got the hards, and we got to try to outrun some of these softer tire compounds. One thing I'll say, like early on in the run, I can't remember if I did this during the first race or not. It's very satisfying when you're just coasting. So like when my tires are feeling good, maybe I'll tap the brake here and there. But for the most part, I'm just letting out of the gas and letting the car turn itself. It's got a lot of grips in some places. Once the tires do get over that 50% mark, you got to start being careful. They're not going to lock you down as much, and you do have to use the brake a little bit more. So there's a lot of variation in feel early on for the tire degradation, and I'm here for it. Feels pretty good. Excited to see where else this can be taken. I got a little too much of the grass there. We got a long train of cars on the way. I really don't want to get knocked out of the points on this last lap. And there we go. There's a spot that we lose to the softs. But we should be able to hold off this hard tire car. There we go. Whew. And our teammate Leclerc finishes 4th. So we are finishing the points. Not too bad. I think I stayed out a little too long on those mediums. But other than that, not too bad at all. So that is our first race of this championship mode. And yes, okay, we'll get a little bit of rain. I like it. Let's get the wets on. This is something I wanted to show you. And we are starting in the rain. You'll see a little bit of kicked up moisture behind the cars, which is good to see. Yeah, just look at that. That's awesome. And if you come out into the wet with non-wet weather tires, you do feel it. You are slip sliding away. Oh, they lost a ton of momentum. We split the house and move up into second. Oh, I haven't been on this track just yet. Oh boy. We had some wrecking back there. They went off into the grass. Don't want to get off into that dirt/mud now. And we're on the front stretch. So the art design looks pretty good. I like it. Oh! We're getting rocked back here. The other Red Bull now along with us. We all go through the dirt, and I run away as they are now under attack by those behind them. I'm definitely holding up traffic here in P2. Oh, I slowed down way too much. I kind of got scared by the bridge. I'm definitely holding up traffic here in P2 as Perez runs away with it. There's Verstappen. He's ticked off at me, holding him up. See if we can get under. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide through here, huh? Verstappen and Hamilton going at it once again. And the Mercedes does not make it out well through that sand trap. Here's our teammate. And they're going to take P3. That's the podium spot. So far, not really too... Oh, we kind of hit him through there. My bad. I'm hearing over the radio from the team. Team boss, what the heck you doing? I don't know if this rain's going to go away. In one of the other rain races, it was like around lap 2, the rain's going to hit. But it says right now, I feel like it's going to rain this whole time. Oh! Some retribution from the teammate. Not happy about getting run off earlier. Goes out of their way to send their Ferrari, their fellow Ferrari racer, off into the dirt. And these wets are starting to show their age. So we're going to hop in with everybody else. It seems like it's still going to be raining, so... Oh, we doubled up. Oh, that's unfortunate. So you do have to worry about the pit stops with your teammate. Interesting. I did not think about that. I didn't think about it. So we doubled up and we lost a ton of spots because we had to wait for our tires. And if only we were the first car from our team to go in, we would have been sitting pretty. See if we can get this pass done. We'll dive bomb a little bit into the chicane. Well, sort of. Ah, we got sent to the dirt. I put myself in a bad spot. I'll let the AI have the chance to do it. Oh, everybody's off into the tires. And we got a run here. Nice. Oh, too much momentum. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover back into the points here. I think my time is done. I didn't do it when the tires were feeling crisp, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know how they're all doing this. My tires did not want to stick like that. And we're on the last lap. We've fallen back to 14th. Is there a way for us to get these next 3 spots? Oh, these 2 are slowed down. We get 2 spots. I mean, we're not going to get into the points. I don't see 10th anywhere. One thing, I can't remember if I did it in this recording or the previous one. I would love a track map, though. Oh, we could get points. Let's go. I don't know if there's draft or anything. Ah. All right, a P11. We'll have to settle for it. I would love a track map. I'm used to the track map. Especially for commentating, just knowing what's going on. But I do appreciate that this game has the full leaderboard over on the left. I did record a spectator race. I think I'm going to use that recording, actually. Even though the game sound is off in it, I'll just put some background music, and I commentated what was happening. So that's what we'll show right now. All right, so how do I switch? You can turn on and off the names, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier. I found that out. That's LB. All right, so trigger... You can move things around, and you can see which car you're on that left leaderboard, which is cool. But I think this might be static cam right here. It keeps it dead center. And then this is the dynamic, which I think the car can kind of move around just the slightest, almost like a bob of the head type situation. But you can see the AI and how they behave around each other, not just with human interaction. And we're seeing some too wide racing. They're backing out when they're about to hit the grass. Everyone's hitting the pits right now. Does anyone have a different strategy? We do. The back end of the field, moving up. They're all in the mediums. We got some hards there, right here. Magnuson. Oh, they're off the track. Oh, there's another off the track. We had 2 go into the dirt. Oh, someone else went off. Yeah, you could. I mean, I'm already having fun watching the AI here. They're making mistakes. That's nice to see. Looks like Verstappen had the medium strategy. They're all hitting the pits here. These are the softs that hit the pits already earlier. I think that was the first group. As you can see it come together. And I think, I mean, after time, I'll have to look to see. I don't know if we'll do it in this video or another video about the modding situation. I might have to look in the files if there's a README or what. Because I'm pretty sure in the email they said that there's modding right now. That it supports it. But I could be wrong. Oh, man. The mid-pack, or just outside the points... Going at it. They are picking on the hard tires back there. We got some more pit stops. Oh, contact in the pits. As the McLaren and the, I believe that's the Mercedes are going at it. That's Hamilton. I think some are still going to have to hit the pits. Here's the battle for 7th. And they're hitting the pits. Be awesome if there was a little pit symbol next to those who are in the pits on that leaderboard. Oh! Perez! What's happening, man? That decides that battle. And then here is the front. We got signs out front for Ferrari. And I don't think they have to pit. They got 1 lap to go. I'm not sure that... Oh, I mean, they got some company. And there are some freshies on Verstappen. I think he's going to catch him. I think Verstappen AI, Verstappen bot, is going to run down Sainz bot right here. Can the Ferrari hold off the Red Bull? I don't think so. I think the Red Bull's going to get this one. Oh, little switcheroo there. Faked him out, going to the outside. Turns it on in and going to get the victory on one of the last turns of the race. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Some pig racing outside the points as well. Yeah, I could totally see an offline series starting with this. That's cool. See how much more modding can come this way for this game too, whether it's tracks or what, custom championships for spectating. But that's Formula Top. Hope you enjoyed this video. I liked it a lot. I think it feels good. It's early access. I'm playing it before it even releases in early access right now, so there's a lot of room to grow, and excited to see where it goes from here. Appreciate again to the dev for the free copy of the game. I'll definitely be checking it out more and updating you, all of you, as more updates come out. If you want to see more in this game or you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think. And until next time, peace out.